Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Dave. Welcome to Aeroid District. Today is Saturday, and there is a lot to do around my house. I don't know if you can see behind me, it's a lot of boxes and a lot of clutter going on because I am actually taking all the plants in my plant room and I will be moving them to a room next door. That may not sound like a big deal to you all, but it's actually a big deal to me because it's pretty exciting to do a whole new setup, but it is a little bit concerning that I'll be moving all of these plants to like a whole new microclimate within my house. So we'll see how that goes. And you know, during the midst of doing these tasks for today, I did come up with a project that I wanted to share with you all. But before I share that project with you all, let me show you some clips of what I'm doing upstairs. Look, I already know y'all seen my plant room, but it's like starting to get really small. It's starting to close in on me. I can't dance around my plants now that it's just starting to crowd up. And y'all already know this window has been my issue. It's facing west. So in the afternoon sunset, that sunshine penetrates through and it will spike up to 100 degrees plus. And that is from late spring all the way through summer. So that's a big issue. But you know, I got the space and I can do better. Like, we're gonna move next door, a little bit more space, a little bit more relief from the elements. So, all right, here's the room that we will be working with. I use this as a guest bedroom. That's why you see this little futon slash, it's like a couch bed or whatever. And you know, it has a lot more space than the previous room. Most important things are these windows. These are northeast facing windows. So it's morning time, as you can see, it will get morning sun. But by the time the afternoon comes around, there will be no direct sun rays hitting this side of the house. Therefore, it will not be any temperature spikes. It's a little workstation. Another thing is I'll be able to use all four walls. I can put a lot of plant material along this wall in the window area. Definitely a lot of plant material on this wall. This one as well. And actually this little space here. So y'all would say the space is just right, and hopefully we can get some temperature control in here because I will be closing off that vent so that, you know, we can keep it humid in here when I turn on the HVAC. So I'm gonna break this couch bed down and get to work. Okay, a little bit of a mess, but I caught myself buying this little light socket fixture. And I feel some type of way about it, I don't know. Look at how it's looking, you know? I'm not sure if I like it, but I was definitely trying to go for more of a jungle feel. So this is all one piece. And the cord, you can see right here, the cord is made out of some natural material. And the main on-off switch, you know, is right there, so you can cut it on and off. But I do like how each individual socket has an on and off switch individually, on top of it being all one piece. So I don't even know how I feel about this look, but it just might all come together when I'm finished. Yeah, so I don't like the way that looks. I think it's very ununiform, so I think I am gonna get some lampshades. And by the way, with this light socket, it maxes out at 60 watts. So this light right here is 11 watts. That one is 36 watts. That one is 11 watts. So it's safe to use if you don't go over 60 watts in total. Okay, let's talk about this project. So a couple years ago, I found this stick on the streets. I guess I was walking the dog and I saw like a fallen branch from a tree, and you know, the height of the stick, I felt like I would be able to do something with it in the future. So I grabbed it up and I threw it in my backyard. I moved over to this house and I still had that same stick and a couple other sticks that I picked up off of the streets. And I felt like it was the right height. And my whole plan for it was to use it as a stake to grow philodendrons, you know, up the stick. But I have a whole new plan for it. So check this out. I'm not sure if you can see, but I have a vase here. This is like a matte black vase. And this is the stick that I found on the streets. And what I did was I mixed some cement. I got some cement mix. I held the stick in place and I poured like a thick cement mix within this vase. And now the stick is sturdy and it's, you know, it's standing in the middle of the vase, as you can see. So I got a plan with this, and I'm not sure how it's gonna come out. So I'm taking you guys on a journey with me to see how this is gonna come out. If it comes out good, I'll post a video. If it comes out bad, I'm still gonna post this video. But you know, where there is a will, there is a way. So let's try to make the best of it. During the process of this, if you see anything that you know that I can do better to make this whole concept better, then let me know. So my whole idea for this stick is I want to make an Anthurium tree. Yes, yes. We try to make an Anthurium tree with this. The idea is exciting, but will I be able to execute that? I don't know. You all don't know either. So stay tuned and let's see what I can come up with. So we got my dog Soul here to support me. The camera makes him a little bit nervous, but I think he's getting used to it as the years go by. Okay, first up, if you're gonna do this project, I recommend using some type of quick setting cement. And I actually mixed that quick setting cement with a little bit of potting soil and just water, made a thick mix, and I poured it into like this vase here. Use a heavy drainless vase if you're gonna be doing this. So as I go in the kitchen in the junk drawer, I found 5 of these screw-in hooks. That's all I could find was 5 of them. So the next step is to, you know, drill a hole. You don't have to drill all the way through the piece of wood, but my whole goal is just to drill enough for that screw hook to get started. And then from there, I am going to take one of the screw hooks, and my recommendation is to screw that hook in downwards. Do not screw it in horizontally. Try to angle it up into that branch. All right, next I have some leftover super moss. This is like some preserved dried moss with the green color. And then I'm gonna take some clear silicone that I had in the garage. And then, you know, with this, I'll just put the silicone onto that branch and just slap some of that preserved moss onto it. And then, you know, let that dry for 30 minutes or so. So it should look something like this when you get finished. I definitely wanted to, at the nodes of this branch, I wanted to put some preserved moss just to add a little extra color. So the first placement that we have is this Anthurium vitarifolium. I think this is a really good choice to put at the top because it is a pendant type Anthurium that will hang down. So I didn't quite like the way that it was just hanging there a little bit too much, so I'm just gonna adjust that a little bit. And yeah, that looks good right there. Next one is the Anthurium forgetii. This is an easy grower for me, and I feel like, you know, just the shape of the leaves will look pretty good on here. So I took this little screwdriver and I heated the tip of it up on the gas stove, and that's how I made the holes so that I can set these plastic cups into those hooks. The next one is the Anthurium copper cherry. This is a hybrid seedling, and I put various holes along the lip of this cup so that I can place that on the hooks in whichever position I want. Next is what is this? This is an Anthurium Black Beauty. It is some type of a hybrid. It looks very reminiscent of just the normal crystallinum, but I don't know. I think as it gets older, it'll start having some different characteristics. But I'll go ahead and place that one close to the bottom. And the last one is an Anthurium Coraline. I actually have a few of these. I bought a big one and it had a lot of offsets. So this is just one of the offsets. I'll place that one on here too. And that's it. I think we're finished. Okay, I'm all finished, and I'm actually surprised that I really do like it. It's pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. It's something different. I'm definitely gonna have this one in my new setup, and you know, in my next video, I'll give you a whole brand new plant room tour of the new setup. But this is definitely going in there, and I feel like it's easy maintenance. And the fact that I feel that it's easy maintenance, I think I'm gonna do one for Hoyas. I think that will definitely be cool. But hold on. As far as watering, definitely get you one of these. And you know, it's just easy for me to go ahead and spray that down. And you know, that's how I will be watering these on the tree. And also, you know, I can remove them from the hook if I really needed to drench them or repot or, you know, rearrange, change this up or anything. I could just take them off of the hook. And yeah, I feel like it's kind of genius a little bit. Like it's a situation to where a lot of us we don't utilize vertical space. So if we have these spread out on a table, it's just taking up that table space. But the fact that I can sit this on this small little stool, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Anthuriums just vertically up on this stick, it is a good space saver, and it just brings some interest So I'm definitely liking this, and I'll do it. I'll do this project again with a few of my Hoyas. So that is it. Short video today because I believe that when I do a plant room tour, it might be a longer video. So that's all I have for you. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you like this idea. Leave those comments on anything that I can do when it comes to just making this better or easier. I noticed one tip that I'm gonna give myself when I make it for the next time. Make sure you angle these hooks downward. Do not angle them straight across because it's a little bit harder to hook the pots onto here. So anything else, just let me know. I'm Dave. See you next time.